Good afternoon, all. It is July the 3rd, and I am in the middle of harvesting out more tomatoes. I am just so grateful that they continue to ripen and continue to produce. This year's been really tough on the tomatoes with the rain and then the heat wave and the torrential rains. But I am so grateful for the harvest. I typically just take them in, cook them down, make 2 or 3 quarts of pasta sauce, or I have also made salsa this year, and I will do a video and show everything that I've made later, but I just wanted to share this. The tomatoes plants actually look terrible, and as soon as I'm able to harvest off the tomatoes that are ripening, I will eventually, gonna get in where you can see those. I will eventually take them out and I am going to replant, because our first frost is not until the second week in November, and so I will have more and more and more tomatoes, and I'm super excited. My goal this year was to raise 40% of several items that we buy on a regular basis, and one of those was pasta sauce, so we are well on our way. And it has been interesting. These orange cherry tomatoes, I got these seed from Botanical Interest, and they did really well. They germinated well, and they have just produced and produced and produced, and they taste so much better than the typical orange tomato, or especially an orange cherry tomato. They have a lot of flavor. I've actually ground everything, seeds, peel, everything up in my pasta sauce, and it has worked well. It is also cucumber season, y'all. Look at the cucumbers coming in. That's just one plant. And I don't typically let them get that big. Typically, I have also canned pickles, but I don't typically let my cucumbers get that big. I harvest them when they're smaller, and these pickling cucumbers are not bitter because of the heat. So that has been a very pleasant surprise. I was a bit concerned that when the heat hit, the cucumber would not taste well. That poor squash. That was a volunteer that I have not pulled grass around. But you see, it is trying. The tomatoes are, the peppers are still doing really well. You can see there, just hanging with peppers. So I will harvest those today. And I had problems between the rain and the squash vine borers with all of my squash, the summer squash, the yellow squash and zucchini. And so I pulled it out. I'm going to replant since we have a long growing season. So in this row will be new fresh squash plants. So I am harvesting in the middle of the afternoon because I'm home today, and that tends to be the best time to harvest tomatoes, that they taste the best, and so I have done that, and that was really my only goal for today, but I just wanted to show you guys. This is some of the squash that I planted in the raised bed, and it is doing well. So I may plant more in the raised bed since those have done well. Hopefully we will get squash off of them. That would be fantastic. And I may come out and cover those stems. If I do, I'll do a video for that. So that is the update in the garden today. It is, as I said, July 3rd. We are on the line between 8A and 8B. And so it is time to replant. Anything that's struggling, you know, I just take it out. I will let the fruit that is ripen on those vines, but anything that is severely struggling, I will take it out and replant. So if it's anything you may want to do from seeds, say your cucumber plants or squash plants, go ahead, get those germinating and have them ready to pull them and put fresh plants in the ground. And then my plan is in August to start planting our fall garden. And I'm super excited about that. I've never really planted a fall garden. Mostly I garden in the summer, so that'll be new for me this year. But I am happy about it. So it is probably in the upper 90s today. And I'm gonna take these beautiful tomatoes inside. I may even weigh that tomato, because that might be my biggest tomato yet. And it came off of a Better Boy plant, so hold tight and we'll see what that is.